Good morning, everybody. I am walking around our house, our streets around our house. Typically get up in the mornings and go to the gym, but I've got a back injury that I don't know what's happened, and it is killing me. Tried to go to the gym last week. Went 3 or 4 days, but it's just keeping me from doing the things I want to do. So instead of trying to overdo it, I'll just try to get some cardio in here at the house. See if I can't get it worked out. I'm pretty stubborn. I don't like going to doctors. I just feel like it's a muscle right now, so I figure eventually it'll work itself out. But I figured I'd come on and just talk a little bit about everything. I have yesterday just got back from the ATA show, the Alabama Taxidermy Association. In case y'all don't know what the ATA show is. I got into, as a lot of y'all know, I got into taxidermy about 2 years ago and didn't really know if I was going to do this stuff. Just more of a hobby thing. But the more I did, the more I started getting people to promote me, push me along, try to do better, and several people wanting me to go to these, or well, several people wanting me to join the ATA. And at first I didn't know, because it is a competition. If you enter a piece, if you mount something and enter it, you're entering it to try to win the competition. But in reality, it's not just about winning, it's about gaining knowledge, because of, getting critiqued by a judge of what you did wrong and how to fix things. So I took the big leap this year, mounted a deer that I took several years ago and remounted him and entered it. And I also was the first time ever building a habitat too. I've never built any type of habitat, any kind of base or any of those things. So it was all first time altering a head or a form, period. So all of it was a learning experience. I did not have any help whatsoever. Everything was just me watching people, watching videos, and looking at reference, or looking at what reference I had available. And I entered that deer. Before I get into how everything went, I want to say that joining the Taxidermy Association, my Taxidermy Association, which is in Alabama, I have no regrets. I absolutely love that I made the decision. We joined it as a family. My wife and kids was there with me. They enjoyed it as well. The association is one big family. They all invited me in, treated me as if they had known me forever, and that made me feel a lot better immediately. It was basically a 4-day event, and I had showed up on the first day. I did have a guy, my good buddy Perry Bullard, down in Prattville, Alabama, is one inspired me the most, and I was calling and gaining some information from him in the beginning. I come down on the first day just to me by myself. My wife and daughter come up the second day, but I come down the first day to register and all that, and to see how everything worked. I didn't know how you got all your pieces in, as far as, you know, where you had to park, if you had to tote everything in or could cart, or, you know, whatever. Basically just figuring everything out the first day. But extremely glad that I went. I learned a ton. Like I said, everybody invited me in. It's like one big family. Didn't have to worry about being nervous anymore. Got to watch a bunch of seminars. One that I was excited about was mounting a turkey, because that is the next thing that I'm wanting to learn to do. So I gained a lot of knowledge there. Found out a lot of good things that I had no clue about. And these are things that you're not going to just get on Google or whatever. There's a lot of things you're not going to be able to get on and research. The information is just not out there. So going to that and gaining that knowledge was very beneficial, because I can't find none of that knowledge. These are guys that's been doing this stuff for a long time. Someone's been doing it for 30 plus years or longer. So y'all probably tired of me yapping and want to know what I placed. So on my habitat, all my habitat worked. I got a blue ribbon first place in habitat, which I was extremely happy. Being the first time ever to do habitat, and I've done everything. I've researched, trying to find the lumber, what lumber I actually wanted, from getting it home, preparing all the wood, cutting everything, you know, building the entire base myself, to finishing it myself, using foam for the habitat, gluing and making dirt to put on it, you know, putting the grass, sage grass and stuff in it, the driftwood. The only thing I bought for my base was basically buying the foam to do the foam work, and a couple little small things as far as, you know, screws and whatnot. So having the ability to think of all that and be able to have that handiwork as far as good with my hands to learn, you know, do construction work and stuff, kind of helped me out. But yeah, first place was Habitat, and then I placed second in professional division with my whitetail, which, oh Lord, I may get eaten. Which, my first time ever doing a competition whitetail. Like I said, first time doing head alterations, first time everything. Competition ear liners, competition nose, competition everything. Oh, it was all new. I basically just watched a bunch of competition work videos and stuff, which is not a whole lot out there at all. I ended up spending the money for Clint Ricky's DVD sets, which I highly recommend. They're good to watch. But you don't gain a whole lot of knowledge to just basically for free for competition work. You kind of just gotta do them to get critiqued, to learn it, is basically what I found out. Oh, but kind of tell you the story. So you have all the days, you know, that you go in and you do all the first day, you know, there was a couple seminars. My good buddy Perry sat there and showed how to mount a whitetail, commercial work wise. So that was fun, sitting there and watch that. You gain a lot of tips and tricks. Another seminar they had was habitat work. So you got to go in there and watch somebody, you know, create habitat, learn a bunch of different things. Then you move on to the second day, which was whenever I entered my piece. Oh. And then of course you do all your other seminars. And there was a bunch of them. Turkeys, mountain ducks. They're different every day. Supposedly they're different every year. But went all the way through the third day, Saturday. Had a bunch of different seminars again. And then you have your banquet and awards at the end of the day. Which is really nice. But after you get done with the banquet, after you get done eating and they get done giving out the awards, is when the showroom opens. And granted, the showroom's not open every day. It stays closed, nobody can go in. So when you get to go into that room, that's when you get to see how you did. What was bad was my deer was right in the front. So it was like one of the first things you seen as soon as you walked in the door. I was like, boy, oh my gosh, this sucks. Could have been a good thing, could be a bad thing, I don't know. This, knowing which also it was in front of Cole Mears deer, which he done extremely well. Super nice guy. Congratulations, Cole. on all your achievements. He done really well in Masters. If y'all don't follow him or watch any of his stuff on social media, you ought to, because whenever he posts stuff is amazing. But the guy's got it going on. But when I walked in the door, the first thing I seen was a blue ribbon. Now, y'all gotta remember, I've never done none of this stuff. This is my first time. So whenever I walked in and seen the blue ribbon, my heart sank. It was almost like they tricked you. Because I was like, there's no way that I've placed first in professional division. My first time ever entering a whitetail. First time entering a competition, first time joining an association, everything. You know, I've only been doing this for 2 years. Well, that was true. Because the more I walked, I seen the red ribbon, which is second place, which I'm super stoked. I'm glad that I got a red ribbon. To be honest with you, like I was telling Perry in the beginning, so I'm not, I said if they have an award for somebody making a 0, that's what I'm expecting. Because I was not expecting much at all. The only reason why I wanted to go, because I am competitive, but being my first time ever, not knowing what to do, or how competition style stuff works, I wanted to go get critiqued. Because I'm a person that likes that. That's how I learn. I learn with my hands. I learn doing everything myself and visual watching. But to gain the knowledge from somebody, Gary Ware, which was a judge, I got critiqued by him. And then I also was able to get Cole Mears. I asked him to critique, tell me what his thoughts was. And I'm not far. I'm not far at all. I'm a lot closer than what I actually thought. So I really want to appreciate Cole. Give a big thanks to Cole. Big thanks to Gary Ware. Y'all guys has helped me out. Big motivation. I'm hungry now. I'm ready for next year. It sucks that it's a year away, but that just gives me that much more time to get ready for it. I'm hungry. That's how I work. That kind of stuff motivates me. I want to appreciate Perry Bullard, because he's the one that pushed me along the most. He helped me out a little bit as far as the knowledge I needed. So thank you, Perry. So any of y'all that are in taxidermy or thinking about doing taxidermy, I highly advise y'all to join your state's association. There's so much more knowledge, than you can even think of, because these guys have been doing it for a long time, guys and girls, and they're learning every day just like you are, or we are. And they learn some really good, cool tips and tricks. So I really advise you to go. It will blow your mind. Some of it you may already know, but I guarantee you 90% of the stuff you've never heard of. And that, to me, was worth time and money. to join, to enter. My wife ended up kind of liking it. It's really not her thing, but she enjoyed it. My daughter is now thinking about getting into taxidermy. She's wanting to possibly do a coyote now, which I'm glad, because I've never mounted one of those, so we're possibly going to be doing that together. And now she's wanting to learn it so she can start entering. She's real competitive herself too. It's just great. It's a one big family. You need to join. If that's your type of thing, you need to do it. But enough of all that. Jim, should get about 2 miles in today. Maybe this back issue get over with if I can get back in the gym. But I'm starting on a full body today. Full body piebald. Not a real big rack, not a big buck. But a very pretty one. Set him out last night. Got him thawed. Gonna start fleshing him out today. Get the hide prepped. Get him in a pickle. Start the form alteration. They wanted a upright, slight left. I could not find an upright, slight left turn for the size deer that it was. So I ended up having to order a upright, slight right. And I ended up buying a Mears upright left shoulder mount, and I'm going to alter it with that. I'm going to put some competition ears in it, artificial nose. They didn't ask for none of that, but I kind of figure if you're going to be paying the money to do a full body, you need to be doing that type of stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing this week. Probably also be working on a bunch of different things this week between the full body. While the hide's pickling and I'm doing alterations and stuff, I'll probably go ahead and mount ahead and get it ready for a pack mount. Probably go ahead and get that hide for the pack mount in the pickle as well. Just really depends on how everything goes. But anyhow, get over here where I don't get run over. But guys, like I said, if you ain't already, you need to go ahead and join your association. Gain the knowledge, meet the people, create that family relationship with them, because I've got some numbers this week, and I feel, anytime I needed help, they said call them. And you just don't get that from a lot of people. So gain of knowledge is everything, in my book anyhow. All right, I appreciate y'all watching my videos. I appreciate all the likes, the comments, anything that y'all want to see, anything y'all want me to do a video on. feel free to contact me, leave me a comment, find me on social media. I like to talk. I'm getting to the point to where I really like teaching what I know. I don't know everything, but I will teach what I know. The best of my ability, anyhow. So if you like what I do, like my content, leave a comment, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on anything. And we'll see y'all in the next video.